Hello, internets! Jesus loves you. My name is Cody, and this is the Christian News Show we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with geeksundergrace.com, and I don't know what this was. And our first story of the day is about the Ice Bucket Challenge. If you don't remember, you have a very short-term memory. Last year, people dumped ice over their heads and donated money to ALS. They are planning to actually have the same viral campaign go on this year. I don't know how viral it's going to be a second time around, but something that I thought they did that was very cool was let everybody know where all the money went. Some of it went to research, some of it went to fundraisers. Something that I thought was really interesting is that out of the $77 million that they raised last year, they had to spend $2 million just on processing fees. Some people don't realize this, but if you are using your debit card at a business, they actually get charged for it. That's why some places they have like a minimum of $5 you have to spend before you can use a debit card. So yeah, $2 million for things like that, and the website having more traffic than they expected, so they got fined for it. That whole campaign has got to be one of the best things the internet has ever done. Next up, we need to talk about George Weidenfeld. He is a Jewish man rescued from the Nazis in World War II by Christians. And he didn't take that for granted. Look, this guy moved to Britain, made a fortune on publishing, and once he became a British citizen, he got knighted, and he is now a British lord. So first of all, take that, Hitler. But the reason we are talking about this Jewish man saved by Christians is that he has decided he's going to return the favor. He started a fund to sponsor Christian refugees in Syria and Iraq that are trying to get away from ISIS. This fund should support 2,000 refugees for the next 12 to 18 months. In fact, just last week, they saved 150 people from Syria, brought them to Poland on a privately chartered plane. Now, a lot of people are criticizing Weidenfeld for only helping Christians because there are Muslims that are in trouble as well. And his response to this is simply, I can't save the world. I'm just paying a debt. Next, I want to talk about something that's all over the news, and that is Planned Parenthood. And so there are two sides to this story, and I want to take the Christian side, but I really don't know. So apparently the Center of Medical Progress hired 2 actors, and then they went to Planned Parenthood, and without Planned Parenthood knowing, they filmed and got these people to admit that they were selling body parts off of aborted babies. Now, in the video, they make it look like they are doing this illegally, like underground kind of stuff. They do get kind of graphic, saying that they take, the organs, the heart, and the liver, but then they crush everything else. And then they sell these parts for research. Now, Planned Parenthood has responded, and they said that this video is completely chopped and skewed. It was just really, really highly edited. They said that the parents were consenting, which I feel like that would be pretty easy to prove, and that these were official research facilities, not some shady underground lab or something. Regardless, it's really, really creepy, and I don't know how to feel about it. On one hand, these babies are sadly going to be aborted regardless. If you can get some research out of it and actually help humanity, then maybe that's a good thing. But on the other hand, I really, really hate when abortion clinics sound like businesses. The fact that you are making money off of dead babies should really be disturbing for you. And for our final story of the day, we're going to talk about the church, more specifically, the Greater Mount Moriah Primitive Baptist Church. If you go to the church and you want to be a member, you need to pay $50 a month. And members get to vote on certain situations that go on throughout the church itself. But a lady named Candace Peterson was not able to pay that $50 a month. And so she got a letter calling her a delinquent member and that she had 90 days to fix this hardship. Now, I'll admit that I got all up in arms when I read this, but it needs to be pointed out that she's not being banned from the church itself. She's just not going to be a church member if she doesn't pay this. If you read headlines about this, they all make it seem like she's being kicked out of the church itself. That's not the case. But still, I will never understand that about society. It's like banks. If you have no money, but you have a bank, they will fine you for not having money. But that is a bank, that is a business. Like, I get it. A church? Let it be said right now, for all of the churches out there, you do not threaten people for not having money. That's like the anti-church thing to do. I'm just picturing in my head someone coming up to Jesus and being like, I want to follow you, but I have no money. And Jesus going, it's totally cool. Let me think. You could follow me, but you're going to have to do it way, way over there. It's like the least Christian thing to do. So question of the day, we're going to get kind of deep and controversial here, going back to Planned Parenthood. Let's say that abortions are going to happen no matter what. Should those organs and body parts be sold for research or not? Yes or no? As always, I want to know what you guys have to say, so please leave a comment in the comment section below with your answer. Check out geeksundergrace.com for more geeky content. My name is Cody Armour, bringing Christian news in a not so boring kind of way every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In closing, let the haters say it, let the Christians pray, and to everybody like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.